Hello, JennyEason here. Today, I want to talk about something that came up during the Nellie Bly research, in which Nellie Bly, the writer in New York that did the circumnavigation around the globe, she was known for an article that she wrote called The Girl Puzzle. This article that she wrote for the Pittsburgh Dispatch in the 1800s was about divorce and how it affected women. And she argued for reform in divorce laws. So I want to talk about something that has been happening lately. And I read that it's prevalent, and I want to get your opinion on it. It involves the issue of alienation of affection. Alienation of affection is a tort that began from Old English law, in which women were viewed as property. In the same way that a man could sue for the theft of a horse, he could sue for the theft of a wife. Alienation of affection laws, sometimes known as homewrecker laws, allow the spouse to sue another person for purposefully interfering with the marital relationship. The person sued in these cases are usually the person that cheated with the spouse, but I read that also grandparents and counselors and other people can be sued if they are found to have interfered in a marriage. Many states in the United States have repealed the alienation of affection laws, but they still exist in Hawaii, Mississippi, New Mexico, South Dakota, Utah, and North Carolina. North Carolina actually seems to be one of the more active states with some kind of more popular, you could say they've reached mainstream with some, lower level celebrities and people. But I want to talk about a case in which a man actually won a alienation of affection lawsuit. This is from an article from 2019. A man named Kevin Howard from North Carolina, he won a legal claim and a $750,000 judgment against a man who befriended him and his wife. Actually, the man worked with his wife and knew a lot about their vulnerabilities because they were working on their marriage, they were in counseling, and this person knew a lot about their weaknesses, so took advantage of it. And Howard said that he didn't make the lawsuit about the money so much as it was that he believes in the sanctity of marriage, and also said that other families should see what the consequences are to breaking the marital vows and, what the legal responsibilities are for it. Now, I want to talk about briefly, there is a person that's being talked about a lot who's actually being sued for this. Her name is Nene Leakes. You may know her from the Atlanta Housewives. Her case, this case against her is interesting because one of the things that I am hearing in the narrative is that the wife has a compelling case in terms or information that's being shared, because you know how these things are played out in the court of public opinion first, but it seems that she's going to present some kind of proof that she and the husband were in a good place. They weren't estranged and they weren't, she says, separated. So what's happened is Nene is dating her now, I guess, soon to be ex-husband, but because of social media, she is suggesting that she can show that this is being flaunted. And that is an interesting thing about fame in regards to this issue, because if Nene wasn't someone in the public eye, I'm not sure if the woman could claim some of the things that she's claiming, that it is hurting her on levels that she is losing out on even economic opportunities because she's being humiliated in public. Now, that's up for, I'm sure, debate, and people are going to have opinions on either side. But I find it interesting because of the way that our social fabric is breaking down, of course. I want to see families together, and I want to see people reconciled. Of course, it's not something that I enjoy seeing, and I just want to get your opinion on what you think about alienation of affection, and how people who are seen as interlopers, because in these cases what the burden of proof is that the person intentionally came and interfered with the marriage, like nefarious reasons and motivations. So it's not just a casual thing, it's somebody who's really plotted and is, in this case, the woman is saying, flaunting it in front of her. So give me your opinion, drop it down below. I want to thank you for watching. This is just a little quick upload, something that I was thinking about, and I was just wondering what you all thought about it too. Okay, so please like and subscribe if you like the content. I love the support. I want to thank you for that. And drop some comments and let me know what you think about these things. North Carolina, these things could be seen as, oh, North Carolina is like old fashioned and they're in the Victorian age and whatever. But what do you think about the morality of issues and consequences for behaviors? And the fact that it seems in our culture, this is the push that, there are no consequences, people can do whatever they want, but it does have consequences for all of society, is my personal opinion. So again, I'll look forward to reading your comments. Take care. Bye.